Today, we are preparing to pour the concrete slab in the garage. Right now we're cutting 12-inch pins to go into the walls of the garage stem wall and up out of the garage door openings and stuff, so that we can tie the slab into those walls, and also use this to tie that stuff right over there.
That wire meshy looking stuff. It's very rusty.
Yeah, that rusty wire mesh. We're gonna use this to tie it, to tie it into the wall and hold it all together.
And these are going in the holes that Seth is drilling right now.
Right. We have a pile of rock that we're actually going to add into the garage so that we don't have to put so much concrete in. So we lifted it up a little bit. You'll see that probably in the process. But we're going to get the tractor warmed up. Go get that rock.
That's a good boy, buddy.
Concrete right there.
Okay.
So the top of the 2x4 should be just below that red line,
Okay.
and below that 2x4.
Okay.
So that's your gauge. Come on down.
I'm not touching the rock anymore. Over here.
Foot. You need to get down so that you swing. When you come, see my angle? My handle is level. You don't want to be like this. You don't want to be like this. Okay. You go like this, push it out, and you're going to try to stay this way or hit your shin. So come down. Always keep your eye on the top of the stake and nothing else. So you don't hit your foot or your shin. And don't hit me.
Nice job, Seth.
We've been making a lot of progress thanks to Julie's parents, Mark and Lori. They're here helping us. Actually, he is the brains behind this whole operation. And so let me show you what we've got so far. Here's the garage door. So we drilled holes in here and put rebar coming out, which is bending into the garage. And we also have rebar just going across the opening there for extra strength. And then all along the edge, every 2 feet, we have rebar poking out of the wall like this right here. Maybe you're wondering what this board is for. This board right here is establishing the slope of the floor. So it's 1/8 inch per foot slope. Lower here and higher back there so that the water will run out of the garage. You'd want the water to flow out of the garage, say if you hosed out the garage, or in the wintertime when you come in and the car is caked with snow underneath it, it will melt and drip off of the car, and then it will gently go towards the doors. Instead of going to the back of the garage, or instead of just having a big puddle in the middle, it will go towards the door. Doesn't mean it's all just gonna like run out the door, but it'll go that way, and then if you squeegee it out, it'll all just wanna go out towards the door. This side here has one as well, just like that. Here we've got grade set right at the level set right at the bottom of these two 2x4s. And we're actually gonna pour this in thirds. So the plan is we'll have another board that's supported by stakes coming down this way at the same grade as the one on the wall. And then we'll have another one right here coming down this way, right to here, and rest right on top of that 2x4, because that's the top of the cement there. And then it will match up with this one right here, flush with it. And then the plan is that we will pour one side and screed it off with the 2x4 across the supports that we've got there. Then we'll do the other side, screed that off, and then we'll take out the middle supports, and then we'll pour the middle and use the two sides that we've just done to be the mark or the level or whatever you call it, the guide for doing the middle part. Hopefully it'll all work out just dandy.
I've got the whole world at my fingertips. I feel like flying, I feel infinite. I know that we're the kind that think along some other lines, but we'll be fine. Come along now, the sky is endless now. We are limitless, we are limitless now. Come along now, the sky is endless now. We are limitless.
We got a good work crew here this morning at Mike with Laid Back Living is here as well. I will put his link down in the description, as well as David from Shepherd Outfitters. I will put their channel link down in the description as well.
We are limitless now. The sky is calling,
Down here. Okay?
some new
You're walking backwards.
beginnings.
Okay? So that when you take this board out, you're probably going to have a little
Are
crack.
you
The concrete truck will be here in just a minute. The pump is here now,
me
and it's going to
when
start
I say
pouring some concrete.
come along now. The sky is endless now. We are limitless. We are limitless now. Come along now. The sky is endless now. When I'm singing now, when I'm singing come along now. The sky is endless now. We are limitless. We are limitless now. Come along now. The sky is endless now. We are limitless. We are limitless now.
Concrete pour is going really well.
Got a little concrete on your face.
I bet I do. cutting the concrete now. Relief cuts for cracks. We have it divided into fourths, basically. We're gonna cut it down the middle this way and cut it down the middle that way. We're using this big skill saw and a diamond blade.
Marty being all safe.
Right. Yes, sir. Oh, it's all poured. And there's not even any cracks in it. We hosed it off several times over the first few days after the pour, and now it's been here for about a week now. Notice, right, the roof isn't on here yet. That'll be a shed roof that comes down here, but we do have all of the cuts in place. It is on average about a 4-inch slab. It's a little thicker right in this area right here, where you would actually park the cars and say put jacks under the cars to work on them, things like that. It's thicker here, a little thinner in the back. As you saw in the video, there is a vapor barrier under this to try to keep some of the moisture that comes up through the ground here from getting into the slab and then coming up and causing a lot of humidity in the garage. On top of that vapor barrier, we put that wire mesh, and it was laying right on top of the vapor barrier you saw in the video, but Julie had a hook, and in case you missed it, she was like reaching down there in the concrete and pulling it up with that hook to make sure that that mesh was actually in the center of the slab, or as close to the center as we could get it. We haven't driven in here yet. I am in no hurry to drive in here. Played a little Foursquare, stored some lumber, but that's really about it. It'll be a few more weeks probably until we're ready to actually start driving in here. So the concrete will be fully cured and ready for it. The slope on the garage came out great. When we were hosing it off, the water just flowed out there towards the doors. It worked great. It came out perfect. I want to thank everybody that came out here to help with this garage pour. It turned out great. Everybody worked together great. It was an awesome experience. If you'd like to see what else is going on here on our homestead, there is a video right over there you can go ahead and check out. Otherwise, I hope you have a really great day. Keep smiling, and I will see you over in that video in just a second.